So, welcome back to Hot Girl Tutorials.
Hot Girl Tutorials.
Today we're going to be teaching you some of our favorite Canadian slang.
Yeah!
And I'm going to start us off with a real banger.
Oh, shoot.
I'm digging the word hoser. Sarah,
digging the word hoser.
Can you please explain to the good people, what is a hoser?
A hoser is just like... He's kind of like a clown, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of a dummy.
Don't be such a hoser.
Yeah.
Like a poser.
A hoser, but
Yeah.
a poser.
Yeah.
Kind of a nerd.
It's a nerd.
It's like a Canadian
someone who's like kind of
frostbitten
letting
nerd.
you down. Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
frostbitten little nerd. What about your favorite words? Have you got any that come to mind?
Oh, I got probably a few. One of my favorite things that I forgot about up until recently was pitter patter, let's get at her.
I've never heard that before.
You've never heard pitter patter, let's get at her? We used to say pitter patter all the time. Pitter patter, let's get at her. It's like, let's get after
I was like
let's
a very
fucking
West
go.
Coast girl raised in the West Coast. Like, I think my slang is gonna, like, we're gonna have a different Venn diagram, but that's okay because we're learning. We're all learning here today.
Canada's a big place.
Pitter patter, let's get her. I assume that means, like, let's get going.
Let's get her going.
Something I want to address as a Canadian is the usage of the term A and how, like, people come to Canada and they're like, oh, people say A, it's funny, and they try and use the word A and they use it in the wrong way all the time.
Every time. Oh,
They're
Canada,
like, good morning, A. I'm like, that's not how you use it. Like, A, you say A at the end of almost like a question if you're looking for confirmation.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's pretty cold out today, eh? Like,
yeah.
it's kind of just like,
do you agree?
Do you agree? Wouldst you agree with me?
Do you happen to agree?
Or have you noticed this? She's pretty good looking, eh? Have you noticed this thing that I have noticed? Are you in agreement?
Are you in agreement?
And that leads us to the next word, which is fucking A.
Fucking A, right? I thought we weren't swearing on this.
F&A.
F&A, right?
And that's kind of just like a show of enthusiasm. Like,
yeah.
Someone says like, oh, I got tickets to the show later. You're like, oh, fucking A.
Right on.
Right on,
yeah. Right on.
Sarah, can you tell the lovely people, what is a loony and a toonie? What's the difference?
Oh, they are different denominations of change.
Of Canadian
currency.
Canadian funny money.
Silly funny money. Although, like, I feel like going to the States, that shit is absolutely
that's
funny money.
Redonkulous. Like,
they
why
don't
do you
even
need a bill for $1?
Why? Yeah, I mean, it makes you feel like a big papa.
That's true.
But
making it rain.
Which is nice.
I do like that.
Yeah, anyway, small papas, that's me. I'm a small papa.
Small papas.
I'm a potato papa.
A loony. What is a loony?
A loony is a $1 coin.
And do you know why they call it a loony, Sarah?
Because there's a friggin' loon on it.
There's a loon on it. Our national bird, okay?
It's just a cheeky loon.
And what about a toonie? I'm sure the good people can guess what a toonie is.
It's a $2 denomination.
That's right. Why do they call it a toonie?
2 loons.
Because it's $2.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's no loons on it.
I've never learned to read or see. I never learned to read or see. That's why it's Hot Girl Tutorials.
So, what is going for a rip? If someone is to go for a rip, what does that mean?
What does that entail? It's going out for a drive, which happens a lot if you are from small town Canada. Small town Canada.
Go
just
for a rip
fun.
with your buds.
Just fucking.
You know, you go for a rip with some buds. You
go down
make
to
some
Timmy's?
donuts.
You lick some donuts.
No, I said make some donuts like in a parking lot.
Oh,
but you
that too,
also go get donuts from Tim's.
Yeah, you eat them in the car.
Get a nice cab, you know. Go buck wild. Going buck wild. Buck wild.
Which also translates into letter buck. If you want to just, instead of buck wild, heavy, long. You could just letter friggin' buck
I feel like buck wild is much easier on the lips than letter buck.
I never friggin' say buck wild. I haven't heard buck wild since I was watching Flavor of Love.
I've never heard letter buck.
Oh yeah, fudging letter buck.
And what is the one animal that all Canadians are afraid of? Not a bear.
A moose.
Despite popular...
Sorry. Is that right?
No.
What?
What animal are all Canadians afraid of? It's not a bear. It's not a moose. It's not a fucking elk. It's smaller and it's more vicious.
What? A beaver? What? I'm like, who's afraid of a friggin' beaver? What the F? What are you on about?
A
pigeon?
A fucking goose.
Oh, a goose. Yeah, they like to
Yeah, it's all fun and games till you're getting chased by a Canada goose, alright? They have teeth in their mouth.
Yeah, they look frigged. They're
Yeah.
nightmare birds.
They're far more dangerous than a moose, let me tell you what.
Oh, well, I feel like they're
tell you
angrier
what.
than
They're angrier than
a
a
lot.
moose.
One goose equals 15 moose.
There's bears in my garbage can every night in the summer.
Every
I don't
night.
worry. I don't worry. But I open the window. I say, "Hey, bear, get out
Go
of here."
get.
If there's one goose in my fucking yard, I'm not going outside. If there's one goose in my yard, I'm not leaving the house that day. Thank you so much for watching our tutorial. I hope you've learned so much about Canada, Canadian culture today.
Everything that you could ever possibly Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And stay tuned.
right into your
Local news station. Let them know.
hot gal tutorials.
Yes.
Unfortunately, from Canada.
Leave us a comment. Let us know if you have any questions about Canadian culture, Canadian slang. We're happy
Yeah.
to guide you in the right direction. And if you want to find us, Sarah Moon, and go ask Alex.
Oh my absolute Lanta.
And don't forget West Edmonton Mall. Ready? 1, 2, 3. West Edmonton Mall.